your good friend actually be your soulmate? This is according to HelloGiggles.com. They have a list of reasons why it may be a good idea to date your friend. We're going to break it down, but first thoughts, 5 words or less.
No.
Only when you're wasted.
Cry me a rivers.
Just marry your enemy instead. Okay, then maybe some good sex, huh? All right, so let's talk about this list. So we've got 10 reasons. Number 10, you talk to him like you talk to a girlfriend. So, okay, so that could be your soulmate slash friend. Number 9, as soon as something good happens, you want to tell him. Okay, number 8, you're not afraid to ugly cry in his presence. I don't know if you should ever ugly cry.
I like the idea that like you're married to someone and you refuse to ugly cry if they're not your best friend.
Yeah. I also, this person like that we're describing sounds so clingy and needy and like will put up with anything. It's just a doormat. I don't know. Like
Just a
if I
doormat.
started ugly crying, I would want someone to be like, just step out of the room for a minute.
Yeah.
You can not cry.
How do you not cry?
You don't look cute right now. Please, go freshen up and then come back.
Yeah.
Okay, number 7, you don't worry about dolling yourself up around him or her.
Yeah,
Why does this have to be about him?
Exactly.
Him or her.
It's probably in a girl mag.
Number 6, you run to him or her when you're in trouble. Number 5, you go to him or her for guy dilemmas or girl dilemmas. Number 4, people assume you're already a couple. Oh. Number 3, he'll defend your honor. Number 2, he or she shows up. And number 1, he texts you at midnight on your birthday. I love that. I'm known to that for that. I text people right at midnight on their birthday. So I can be the
so
first.
high at that point in the night that I can't do that. I'm sorry.
So generally speaking, should you date a close friend?
No.
No, otherwise you would be. Like, I mean, you would have started out that way. I don't know. I think it's impossible to. Maybe, I don't know, maybe this is a gender thing. I think it's very difficult to become attracted to someone. I think you are or you're not.
I'm the last man on earth. Would you go out with me?
You think you knew I was here?
I
don't know.
I agree with you 100%. I need that instant chemistry, and I almost need to get to know you. I feel like if I already know you and then we become intimate, I would be too weirded out.
It's weird.
No.
Because there's all these things you have to do in a relationship that run counter to being best friends, like at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like what the hell do you talk about? Most, like the first like 6 months of dating is usually awesome because you're learning about this person. You jump right in when you're dating a friend to that part where you have absolutely nothing new to talk about. You don't even get that time for it to eventually turn to shit.
Yeah.
Also, it's just impossible. I mean, it just seems like from the beginning, one person would be attracted to the other. It just seems like you're at the beginning, both just like,
One day you two are going to be married.
Yeah.
like nothing?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
I do see
Yeah.
the writer's point because in a lot of people's lives there comes a point where you just over dating at all and meeting new people and then you give up. And that's a great time
It's like
to
my
date your
best
best
friend's
friend.
wedding. I don't like that. Where they're like, at 28, if we're still not married, let's get
Can't
married.
wait till they remake that movie.
Well, if you just stay best friends, and then it can be like, you know, when we're 65 and there's no one else, we can retire together.
Right.
That sounds
Yeah,
great.
exactly.
Yeah.
I was going to bring up the Mila Kunis, Ashton Kutcher thing because I think the only way it could work is if you're both attracted to somebody, but you're both in a relationship, so it can't work out.
Totally.
So it's
I
like
agree
there
with
was
that.
always that attraction, and so then it's like, oh, we're both single. I'm going for
So
it.
it was a timing thing. It was
It's
a timing
thing
at
for
first.
them. I don't think it's the.
I'll tell you what-
We've been best friends forever, and I just looked across the room and I just really saw him for
Bullshit.
the first time. That's
They
bullshit.
just want to say that they had feelings for someone while they were already in a relationship with
Hello?
somebody else.
How terrible is that for the people you were dating?
Yeah.
Like the whole time you know that there was like this little connection between them that they were denying just because they felt guilty about dumping you.
Exactly. I do think that it's important to be friends, obviously, with the person that you're with, meaning that grows into a friendship and that you guys like, you know, you have similar interests and you can go on vacations together and have a really good time, because there are relationships where there really is almost like they're married, but they don't really hang out and they're not friends. I think that a good relationship is when you have the hybrid of two, but I think it needs to evolve into that rather than start as that.
I agree, but I think that it could go too far. Like if you become too good of friends in your relationship, that it could ruin it. Like if you get to a point, and I've totally gotten to this point where you're like farting in front of each other and all that.
On
Like
each
that.
On each other, like on
In
each
each
other.
other's
Like
mouths.
sometimes,
Yeah,
sometimes it
sitting
just
on
gets
each
too
other.
far.
I agree with you 100% because
Yeah.
my ex-ex was kind of like that, and And now my husband and I, like, we have a little bit of mystery. I would never do that. And I like that I would never do that. And he would never do that to me. Gross.
Totally. My boyfriend always says that he wants to do yoga together. And that to me is the same as like to see me in the worst position, where I look my worst in the worst positions possible.
Yeah.
No, I won't do yoga with you and I won't fart in front of you. The end.
Yeah, amen.
The worst
I
part about
agree.
yoga is you're in such weird positions, you accidentally fart.
Always will.
So that'll happen.
Yeah, exactly.